Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears, live an amazing life, and I'm going to supply the tools for you to manifest anything. Is that a tall order? No, you actually have the ability right now to change your life in any way possible. What's the problem? Well, you probably just don't know how to do that. You know it's possible, you say mantras, it's not working, and you're probably thinking, I just don't know how to do it. Tell me how to do it. Well, as you know, I have two businesses, two companies that have those tools in place to help anybody out there, whether it's in their business or their spiritual life. It all works together, and your whole life should be one amazing thing. Today, I want to talk about your life, and anything you've done is not a mistake. Nothing is a mistake. All right, and I want to talk about what it takes to get to that place where you want to be. So a lot of people, they tell me they've made all these mistakes and they would change this and they would change that. I want you to remember a little baby who's pulling itself up with the furniture to crawl, to get up on its, from crawling to walking, needs that furniture and then falls down and hopefully doesn't crack its little head on something, right? We hurt ourselves. We're always trying to achieve more. We always want more. Why? Expansion is natural to the human. Expansion is natural to quantum physics and the whole universe. That's all it does, is expand and transform. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, right? So what does it do? It just transforms into something else, right? So you're part of that energy. What are you doing? You're constantly expanding. That is a good thing. You cannot make a mistake. So you're going to fall down before you learn how to walk, because that's all you know at the time. And every time you fall down, you learn more and more how to get that balance. You fall off your bike. You know, how many times before you figure out how to balance that bike and ride the two-wheeler? This is the same with absolutely everything in your life. Everything's going to be a new experience. I have a lot of internet training students. You guys see that coming out here. And it's all new to us. It's new, and we have to learn how to think differently, how to be independent, how to be business owners and not employee mindset. We want to be business owners. We want that independence. But we have to learn how to do that if we're not already a business owner. And this is true with you and absolutely everything in your life. So my question to you is, what is it that you feel you've made a mistake about? What in your life has been a mistake? That's just you learning. Now, the mistake in your head might be that you keep doing it over and over again, right? And this is what most people do. They stay in that loop. They don't learn how to walk. They keep using the furniture, and they never let go and realize they can walk. But unless they stop doing that, they won't be the walking baby. They'll be the crawling baby that keeps, tumbling over. What are you doing right now that is keeping you in a mistake? Yeah, what you believe is a mistake. You can't make one. The only thing that is going to be, let's just say, an issue at all for you is when you don't continue to grow and expand. That could be a mistake in the long run, because you may look back and really regret that you didn't try the things that were so easily ready for you to move into. The new job, the new relationship, the new place, the new location. So many options for you at all times. And you're giving them constantly. What are you doing with them? So that may feel like a mistake, but you cannot make a mistake by trying and not having things work out the way you want it to. What are you going to do when something goes wrong? What do? We find a solution. Right? So I want you to understand, and I did a video on this. Think of your life as let's just say, think of the thing you desire most in your life in a safe. It's in a safe. You don't just go and become, a millionaire or get the perfect relationship when you haven't, had healthy ones, or you don't know what that's like, right? You don't have that combination. So you have this wonderful thing that you desire, whatever it is. Right now, I want you to imagine it in a safe. And so you're trying to figure out how to open that safe. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, it's yours. It exists right now. It's yours. You just have to figure out the combination to the safe. Would you just walk away and say, well, I don't know the combination? Or would you sit there every day and try every possible combination to get in there? Of course you would. Because you know what you want is in that safe. You know it exists, and you know it's yours. You just have to figure out how to get in there. So what's going to happen? This is how your life works. You know, the tumblers in a safe, right? You know, they're in, you know, they drop. That's what keeps everything closed, and you have to, you know, take these tumblers out so that there's no resistance and the door opens. You've got these tumblers in here, and every time you hit one of the right numbers, you hear it go clunk, right? You hear it clunk. Oh, there's only 3 now. And you have, like, I don't know how many more combinations to figure out what those other numbers are in that order. Well, every time you hear that clunk, in your life, that's you learning something new and getting closer to it. You're not making a mistake. Oh, I tried that and that didn't work. No, clunk. A tumbler just went down. I'm getting closer to the combination to open the safe where that probability, that amazing thing exists. Okay, I want my own business. I can't just walk out there and do this. I have a great idea. I need to get some skills or training or some other people to support me, or I need to learn some more things, or I need to make an effort to make some phone calls, or whatever it is you need to do. Clunk. Well, it's not quite there yet. I haven't done it. What's left? Oh, all right. Maybe I team up with somebody. Clunk. Oh, that's the right person. Oh, maybe it's not the right person. Boom. Then you find the other person. Clunk. All right? By the way, don't be saying something about my middle finger. So then we go down to the other ones and you say, okay, well, oh, maybe I need some funding. All right, so I get some funding. Nobody's giving me funding. Nobody's giving me funding. Finally, oh, I have to have this in order to get proper funding. Clunk. And this is how it works. But you're not going to just go in there and open that safe because you are not equipped to have it. So you can't make a mistake. That dial, that combination you did that didn't work isn't a mistake. It's just not the combination. That's it. Don't make a big deal out of it. But you don't quit trying the combinations because you know what you want is in the safe. I want you to get that clear. What I desire exists right now. It exists right now. But I have to be willing to sit there and figure that combination out to get there. So if you aren't willing to sit there, so I don't know about you, if I knew everything in there that I desired, I would not sleep or eat. I'd have to order food and eat while I'm, dialing it in. Because I wouldn't leave that safe unless I had to go to the bathroom or there was a fire, an emergency. Because I knew that more effort I put into there, the more combinations I put in, the quicker I was going to get to my goal. And I knew that I would learn, that's not it, that's not it, that's not it. And that's what inventors do. Thousands of tries before they get it right, but they know it's just one effort closer to what's going to work. Why aren't you treating your life like this? Spiritual butt kick. Why aren't you treating your life like this? Because guess what? That's all it is. It's just a combination. And all of these are frequencies, right? Frequencies. Everything's a frequency. Everything, it either matches or it doesn't. And that's the combination. You cannot make a mistake. Unless you're just looking at the people do this. I have a desire. I'm going to look at the safe. Oh, open safe. I'm going to meditate. No, you've got to live this life. It's going to challenge you. You have to live the life. This is what you came here for, not to sit here and meditate and get stuff. That's not going to work because you're meant to evolve through learning, through challenges, through letting things go, through letting the ego go, to stop the judgment, to stop naming things that a lot of people, they write me and tell me they're awakened. And I'm like, okay, great. Why do we have to? Awakened people will not generally name other people or themselves because that's what the ego does. We have to name everything. You don't have to name anything. There's neither good nor bad. Awakening isn't just one place. You could be awakening. You could be all of you watching this right now are in a state of awakening. Why? Because you wouldn't be on my channel unless you're one of these hackers. And by the way, they're all going. YouTube's really cracked down on that. So what's happening? That's splitting away too. We're not tolerating the negativity. We're not tolerating that you tell me I can't do something. I'm not tolerating it. I'm walking away from not being treated well. I'm walking away from being discouraged. Right? I'm talking about us, not me. I have amazing friends. But Mike, why? Because this is what I attract. This is what I choose to be around. There's going to be a lot of amazing people and situations in your place that just aren't right for you. Neither good nor bad. You could have amazing friends that maybe they don't have their act together and they get jealous with you, or they say nasty stuff every once in a while. You have to ask yourself if that's part of the combination of your life. Or if you're going to stay here with things that aren't working, people that aren't working for you. Or you're going to say, I'm done with that. I'm going to choose somebody else. And then you get that friend that cheers you on and supports you. And clunk. Right? This is your life. That probability exists. Go and do what you need to do to make it happen. And don't blame other people. Be resentful of other people with money or position or beauty or power. Yay! Everybody has their own issues. But we shouldn't tell ourselves that either, right? Oh, she's beautiful, but I'm sure she has a lot of problems. No, I hope she's beautiful and awakened and happy. Right? I hope she's all those things. We want the best for each other. Don't blame other people and don't expect other people to do anything for you. And you will then empower yourself in a way, and the universe is going to go, yay, she or he got it. Whew, finally, come with us, because we're one energy. Here's all the probabilities. You know that you can have it. You can just go pluck. I need the crane to help me pick the apple in the top of the tree. No, you had a ladder right there all the time. You don't need that. You can do it yourself. You cannot make a mistake. So start going out there and doing it. Doing whatever you need to do. Start trying and failing. I call it failing expansion. Oh, I expanded again. I expanded again. I expanded again. What did I learn from this? So then what we do, and I'm going to do another video about this, when we fail, then we say, oh, things are going wrong, and this is, I'm not doing something right now, instead of going, yay, okay. We don't look at it and say, what do I learn from that? Why didn't that work? What about that didn't work? Because as soon as I eliminate that, I can go to what does work. Clunk, 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 click, boom, there it is. There's that ideal relationship, that ideal job, that ideal home, situation, abundance. All there. You got the combination. Now you know how it works. Oh, that's what I was doing or not doing. You're whole and perfect. Come join me for my webinars. Go to LandriaOnkka.com. Down in the description, I have Inspiration with Landria is the code for 25% off Breakthrough Fear. That is a 6-week course. I give it to you for a year with that code, and it helps you to move past all this. It's a 5-star rated course. Go take it. Or one of my webinars. Use all the tools. Go here for skills and training to learn how to use technology, to get out of that job that you're doing or get a higher paying job. No excuses. You're whole and you're perfect. You're strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend, and awakening. Namaste.